Okay, we're going to use trigonometry to work out the value of x in the diagram below. Now, the diagram below is a triangle, and it's a right angle triangle. And we have this angle here. X is the distance or the length of that line, and 6 is the length of that line. So our objective now is to find x. And in a right angle triangle, I'm going to use some trigonometry to do it. So I'm going to just put down my 4-point plan here. So the first letter L stands for label. So I'm going to label this triangle. The side opposite the 90 degrees, and the longest side is known as the hypotenuse, H for short. Our angle is 20 degrees, and the line opposite that angle is the opposite, call it O for short, and the line beside that angle is the adjacent side, I will call that A. I'm now going to select my formula, and the two sides that I have distances for, or that I know the value of, or the length of, is the opposite and the adjacent. So I'm going to write down this here. Sine theta equals O over H, cos theta equals A over H, and tan theta equals O over A. Which one of these will I pick? Sine involves opposite and hypotenuse. I don't know the hypotenuse, so I'm not going to use this one. Cos involves the adjacent of the hypotenuse. I still don't know the hypotenuse, so I'm not using that one. And tan involves the opposite and the adjacent, therefore I'm going to use tan. So I'm going to write that down, my formula. Tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. I'm now on to step 3s, which is sub. So let's sub in what we know. Tan stays as tan. Theta is the angle, and the angle is 20 degrees. The opposite side is 6, and the adjacent side is x. So my subbing is now done, and now it comes to solving. And what we have is an equation, and to solve an equation you need to find x. And to find x, I must isolate it. So the first thing I'm going to do is try and eliminate the two fractions. So I multiply that by x, and I multiply that by x, and we have x tan 20, and this is multiplied by x divided by x. These x's cancel, I'm left with 6. And I'm going to divide both sides by tan 20 and divide that by tan 20, and I get x equals 6 over tan 20. And tan 20, if I put it in my calculator, is 0.3. So to solve this, I've got 6 over 0.3. I want to get rid of the decimals, multiply that by 10 and multiply that by 10. And I now have 60 over 3, and 60 divided by 3 is 20. So x equals 20. So the length of this line here is 20. And that is the question completed. We have used trigonometry to work out the value of x, and there's what our trigonometry used, and that is the question completed.